Alrighty guys, we're going back to some more Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Last episode, we started doing the Nightmare Pillow fights. We went ahead and defeated both the Nightmare bosses back in Kaldisla and down in Ansheim. And now we only have 4 more locations to go. I say only like that's not a lot, but we have the 2 in all 3 of these areas, plus the ones on the boat. And since it's nighttime, let's just go ahead and walk in now before we forget.
Feast your eyes! Well,
We've already seen this cutscene before.
It looks like the same.
I want...
And so before we get into this next set of fights, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to reach 500 subscribers by August, so it'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. So, we saw a party chat pop up. Let's go ahead and view that. Thanks for the eats. Oh, I see you've become quite the meat eater now, Agnès. Yes, I can eat meat now, just not too much. When we first met, you couldn't eat fish, let alone meat. That is true. When was it that you first started to eat fish and meat? It wasn't the first world. She still couldn't eat it then. Perhaps it was from the third world? Haha, in truth, it was since the first world. Really? When? When? It was what Ringabel said on our way from Florum to Eisenberg. What did he say? Sometime after we left Grand Ship, our provisions started to grow low and... Yes, I remember that. What an awful experience. We all dangled lines and hooks overboard all day long. Yet we barely caught a thing. And even when we did, Agnès couldn't eat it anyway. We couldn't even harvest seaweed because we were so far out to sea. Remember that one night where we split that little herring we caught amongst ourselves? At that time, partially because of what had happened to Olivia, I had closed my heart to you all. I will never forget this. I did not eat a bite of the grilled Eisen flounder that you had prepared for me, Tiz. That is when Ringabel said to me, Agnès, who do you think when food is put on the table? And he scolded me, saying it was rude to not eat what Tiz had made for me. That was the first time I thought of it that way, but even more surprising was what Ringabel said next. The word thanks is not only for Tiz who prepared your meal. It's also for the life that was sacrificed so that you could eat. That was quite a shock to me, saying thank you for a life taken. I had always avoided eating meat and fish because I associated it with taking a life. But Ringabel opened my eyes. Everything I consumed, whether grain, vegetable, even tea, was once alive. But if I were to say my thanks to all life that had be sacrificed so that I could eat and live. And there's no reason you can't eat meat and fish? Yes, exactly. That's not at all like Ringabel to say something as profound as that. I learned from the Grand Marshal. You were there too, Edea. You must have heard what he said. Really? Wait. Oh. Maybe I remember. Man, what a long party chat. Well, let's go ahead and make sure we do our save, and let's get into our next fight against the bosses. I'm actually going to swap my kit around. I'd like to keep it on the ball kit here, just because I think this is a little more, it's easier to set up. So let's go ahead and apply that. And then go make sure we rest with a pillow. Interesting. We have Asmodeus here. So Asmodeus is considered another one of the hard bosses. Thankfully, we've kind of have 2 strategies that should work here. Asmodeus is a level 70 boss. He would cast Thundodge on you, making him like the Thunder version. But again, we might be able to just get away with our high jumps again. Let's see here. High jump, high jump, high jump. As long as he can't hit me, then I'm fine. We all jump. We all land. He doesn't counterattack, and we repeat. Looks like we can beat Asmodeus with this strategy as well. While we're going here, I don't want to talk about this game at all. I just want to talk about something I found interesting. So if you're watching this video, you probably drink Mountain Dew. That's not an assumption. That's just like gamers drink Mountain Dew. It's gamer fuel. So they have this new flavor out right now. That's like the summer edition, which is supposed to be like a bomb pop. So it's like cherry raspberry lemonade. It just tastes like every other blue flavor, and it disappoints me. I'm not like super into Mountain Dew anymore. I'll drink a Baja Blast from Taco Bell, but other than that, I don't really drink them very often. But I like to try the new flavors when they come out, and so it's disappointing that this one just tastes like all the other blue flavors they've had, besides Voltage. I put lemon juice in it to try to make it better. It definitely makes it taste more like lemon, but nothing too crazy. There's our 60,000 XP and an MP booster button. That is one of 2 fights done. Let's see if we can do the exact same with the next boss. Again, Asmodeus is considered one of the harder ones. At this point, I believe we have fought all 3 of the quote-unquote hard ones that you want to wait till later in the game to beat. All the other ones, in the original version, in all the other ones, you could beat them as soon as you started, because they would appear throughout every chapter invading Norende. But different in this game. Let's see. This is not Asmodeus this time. This is the Leviathan. We're going to try the exact same strategy. Leviathan, interesting enough, I thought the theming... Oh! Interesting. Okay, let's turn auto off. Let's flee from this. Oh. He was just up in the air. I see. What if I do it now? There we go. He's landed. It's very interesting. I thought the theming was like the... what is it? Like 7 Lords of Hell or whatever? But Leviathan's definitely not. It is still like a biblical thing. Just the Leviathan in general, and also it's just like a staple in all of most RPGs at this point. I wonder if that means we're going to be fighting... No, we already fought Behemoth. Behemoth was inside Grand Ship, I believe. This will be a little bit of a longer one just because he's going to keep flying up and down. I don't think he's very difficult, though. I guess the challenge here is that you want to default when he's not on the ground and then go all out when he is on the ground. Technically, that means we're not optimized right now, because we should be hitting like 4 times because he has 4 turns on the ground, it looks like. But we're not taking any damage, so do what we got to do. Okay, I thought I got delayed there, but I did not. It's just going so fast, the audio literally can't keep up. This is a good time to talk about upcoming games that I'm planning on playing. I do plan on covering the Digimon Story Time Strangers. Digimon World is like one of my favorite game series of all time. It's probably my favorite creature collecting genre. And then when it got transferred over to Digimon Stories, which is still a relatively new genre, it's only had like I think 2 games in the West. Digimon Story, Hacker's Memory, and then I forget what the other one. The base one wasn't Hacker's Memory. I can't remember off the top of my head for some reason. Those games were fine, but this one looks like it's going a lot more back into how Digimon World was, which I'm very excited for. So I do plan on fully covering that on this channel. I'm going to play Final Fantasy Tactics probably in my own time. Final Fantasy Tactics is my favorite Final Fantasy spin-off game. And Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2 is just my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. So I'll play that one in my free time, and if people want to see, if you guys want to see me cover that, I'd be more than happy to. I also want to cover, I forget what it's called, but it's a PlayStation RPG coming out at the end of August 29th, that I'm very excited to cover. It looks a lot like Final Fantasy XVI's gameplay style, very Devil May Cry combat-esque. So a couple games coming up I'm really excited to cover. And then, of course, the two Trails games I do fully intend to cover, both the remake of the original and the final in the current series. Right here we get Golden Axe, Intelligence Bun, and a Mind Bun. I feel like on paper that fight's actually a lot harder. but not too bad. Let's go ahead and just leave this place now. Those are both the fights in this area. Yeah, I feel like it's supposed to be a lot harder because you can only hit him when he's coming down. So you need to spend time when he's up in the air, like healing and defaulting. But because of the strategy we have, there wasn't a concern. And it's unfortunate because if they're immune to physical damage, we just switch to our elemental one, which does, I think, the exact same thing, just makes it so you can't get hit. We've already talked to him, so we can safely go inside of Eisenchild here. I'll just wait for nighttime. We'll do the nighttime one first. That way we don't have to come back out afterwards. So, see you guys at nighttime. And here we go. It's nighttime now. Let's go inside Eisenchild. Not Eisenchild. What is this place called? Yeah. We have permission. Oh, it is Eisenchild. Okay. Galette. Oh, gosh. Oh, there you are, Dats. Yup. Came to relieve Zats. Or are you really here for Eisenberg's famous sausages and ham? All washed down with a hearty black beer. Bah, you got me there. You obviously know what's good, Ringabel. Care to join me? Unfortunately, I have some business with Eleanor. You don't say. Very well. Well, you see, we picked up a heap of buckwheat flour while we were in Florum. Figured buckwheat would be a perfect crop for the barren soil here. And it would help the food situation too. Ringabel, I'm so grateful you're so concerned for this land. I'm blessed with wonderful friends. If you need to thank someone, it should be Edea. Edea? She overheard the proprietress talking to herself. What did she say? Apparently she was mumbling something about taking Eisenberg's famous sausages and wrapping it in a crepe made from Florum buckwheat to make a delicious galette sausage. Edea couldn't stop thinking about it after that and invested in a heap of buckwheat seeds. She realized that buckwheat loses its flavor quickly, so she decided it would have to be grown locally. Whoa, she's got an amazing mind, that one. That she does. What do you expect from the only daughter of the Duchy's Grand Marshal? Several years from now, I'll wager Eisenberg will have one more famous dish to add to the list. You're still here? Hurry up and deliver those seeds to Eleanor. Yes, ma'am. Oh, and Dats? Whatever you do, don't mention to her that it would have been easier to ship sausages to Florum. Thanks for the tip. That's a really? Yeah. Would have just been easier to ship the sausages to Florum than ship buckwheat here. Crazy. Let's go ahead and rest on a pillow and see what they have here in Eisenchild. At nighttime. This is Eisenchild at nighttime. Oh boy. Who are you? This is Ball IV. Oh, it's another ball. Cool. I do like this, the look of these monsters. Let's see if it's the same strategy as the first ball. No, it's definitely not. I don't know what's happening. Okay. So definitely not the same strategy. That's fine. We'll try the magic strategy on this one. I'll have to restart the save, unfortunately. Okay, let's go over to him and reload, and we'll try the other strategy before we have to change our approach here. There's a way to cheese everything. There's a way to cheese everything. I'm actually wondering if some of these bosses are new because they weren't in my list of bosses from the original game. Let's go ahead and try our set number 2. Apply this one. This is the Bushido vampire strategy. And if you guys are tuning in this episode and didn't watch the last one, go check out the last one. I go over both of these builds to beat all these bosses in the last video. Fish. So cool. Okay. So, let's see if it will work the same. I probably should have just examined this guy, but I'm not too worried about it. We start with a free lunch. And then, I don't know what they're weak to, so let's just hit him with all of them. And let's pay attention to his weakness. On yes, we need to stillness and little devil. Ringabel, free lunch. Fire. We'll go ahead and hit him with a arrow, just so that way we can get all the elements here. Vampire, nope. Bushido, free lunch. Fire, I'm gonna guess he's probably weak to thunder. Here we go. Eats his free lunch. Firaja, not weak. Blizaja, heals. Thundaja, weak. Okay. Let's see if Arrow does anything else here. Okay, weak to Thunder. Easy. We can easily set that up. Next turn. This will also deal with those little fishes that he has come in. Now we get Stillness, so we don't take any damage. Unless something crazy happens here, we shouldn't take any damage. Perfect. Perfect. Easy cheese. Let's do this. Free lunch. Vampirism. Hit him with multiple Thundajas. On yes, stillness, and then little devil. Genome, oh, I'm sorry, Bushido, free lunch. Thundaja, Thundaja, Thundaja. And then Bushido, free lunch. Thundaja, Thundaja, Thundaja. And here we go. We just auto this. Let's make sure it all goes through properly. We auto this, and we should win with very little issues. There's my stillness, my little devil. Bouncy balls. So funny. Such a cool enemy. And then we're just going to auto this and see how long this is going to take. This is another Baal, or Baal, Baal, however you want to say it. I guess just a different version of it. So instead of a bird, he's a fish this time. Really cool. I like the design of these bosses. So back to the games we're looking at playing. That's pretty much it for the rest of the year, but we still have something between July, because we are coming up at the end of this series very, very quickly. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah. We're just gonna repeat this, because as long as she's cured, we're actually fine. Yeah, I do it again. As long as she's cured, we're fine. Here we go. Because she'll just keep casting the stillness, so I'm not worried about it. Technically, you are supposed to give your characters resistance to different elements here, but I didn't want to worry too much about it, so. And here we go. I wish Rainbow would be cured, but what can you do? He's never going to be hit, so he'll never be cured. Oh, there we go. Taking no damage counts, apparently. Oh, here we go. Do I lose here? Are you kidding me? Wow, okay, so we're gonna redo that. I'm gonna hop back in with Confused Protection. Okay, so I changed the approach just a little bit here. Everything's staying the same with our jobs and all that stuff. Our equipment staying the exact same. We're keeping them all in the Hermes sandals, because what I noticed is we're just too slow. We don't go quick enough. We're gonna be doing the same abilities. However, both Tiz and Ringabel are staying the exact same. The speed 20, pierce magic defense, but we are changing on yes a little bit. We're going to take off Hasten World on her and give her Confuse Immunity. This comes from the Swords Master, so technically everyone has Confuse Immunity, but we need them to keep running that speed and pierce magic defense in order to be quick enough. I'm actually just going to keep this completely blank, because I don't think there's anything I can add that's going to change anything here. And then we're actually going to change Edea a little bit, so we're going to take off her Pierce Magic, give her a Magic 10, and a Hasten World. So she'll be the one having Hasten World, which is totally fine. She acts quicker than everybody else anyway, so she'll be able to keep that up. We're going to see if this strategy works. Again, just slight modifications to the base version. So I do think this will work because the biggest problem is Agnès has to stay not confused, because if Agnès is confused, she can't cast the thing that's not going to let us take damage. And then all it is waiting for the ball attack to hit. And whenever the ball attack, bouncy balls hit that damage everybody, it'll break them all out of confusion and they'll continue their thing. It's going to require a little bit more of me paying attention, because I'll need to manually press auto every turn. But I do think this will work. This is not me looking up anything. This is just going based off of the knowledge I know from the previous fights and how this strategy works. So let's see if it does work here. Thundaja, Thundaja, Thundaja. And again, Edea isn't here technically for damage anymore. She will continue to deal damage, but her biggest thing is we have the Hasten World on her, so let's see how this works. She'll pretty much always go first, which is great. It doesn't really matter, but she still gets some damage out, which is fantastic. And watch this be the fight where he doesn't actually confuse me at all, doesn't try to confuse me. The only thing I need to be worried about is them killing Agnès. But again, I'm pretty sure as long as stillness is up, they can never even hit her with real damaging abilities. So again, I do think this just works. We'll let this play out for a little bit, and we'll go back to autoing. I do want to finish up the other remaining fights in this video. Don't want this to become a 3-episoder just to watch Auto take care of all these bosses. Yeah, of course, he hasn't even used... he goes after... Why does Ringabel just sometimes go after Agnès? He has way higher... Like, he has over 10 more agility than her. That's wild. And of course, this is going to be the one time he doesn't do it. After I do all that prep work. It actually didn't take long. I just went outside the map for like 5 minutes. There we go. To give Agnès Swords Master leveled up, so that way she could get the immunity. Let's recast it, re-auto. Still not worried. I need another bouncy ball, though, because technically Ringabel could kill. Technically. The odds of it happening are very low, but it could still happen. Perfect, unconfused. Ringabel is off now, which is another big problem. Is like, he's still gonna have the benefits, but he's not gonna be able to actually get damage off. So we're just gonna hope that not everybody gets that way, because then we'll be in a lot of trouble. Here we go. Oh, wee. Why? Why? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we're going to revisit this and see what we can fix. Alright, we're going to do a very, very simple strategy here. We're changing up once again, but unfortunately I just think we have to do it. We're going to give them all confused immunity. That way none of them can be confused. We're going to give both Tiz and Ringabel the magic attack up and the speed 10 up. Again, now that they're all immune to the confusion, there is no doubt in my mind we're going to be able to clear this. Let's just go ahead and hop in and rest with a pillow. I'm going to get everything set up, then I'll come back, because it does take me a second to get the auto going and all that. Alright, we're back in. We got auto going. He just used his ability. You can see he's confused. All my characters are immune to confusion. I want to say this is foolproof. The only thing is, if for whatever reason this fish decides to go before Agnès, and Agnès can't get stillness up in time, then we'll lose. It hasn't happened yet. But as I've mentioned, just like that, agility's real weird. And sometimes she just doesn't go quick enough, so as long as this works, we should be fine. There's a chance I need to give her Hermes shoes instead to get her agility even higher. If we fail this again, I'm just going to throw Hermes shoes on her. But I'm hoping I don't have to restart this. I'm hoping we can just get through it now. Yeah, like right there, she goes before Ringabel and the fish. But then, like, last turn, the fish went before her. Sometimes it just makes no sense. And then, like, Ringabel goes first right there. A little weird. Every time she doesn't act, I get scared. Because all it takes is one ball, just like this, and we lose. That's crazy. And they're still immune, but it's that easy to lose. Let's see. I'm just gonna see if Ringabel can clutch it up. Nope, doesn't quite clutch it. Okay, we're gonna go back in one more time. Okay. Her agility's really fast now. She's pretty much always going before Edea. She has the second highest agility on the team. She's only lower than Tiz, but turn one, she still missed before anybody else. So I think it's actually be a really long fight because there's a chance she still misses right off the bat. And then we don't get to act. So I'm going to legitimately AFK here, see how long this takes, and we'll come back either on a death screen or a game or a win screen. So I'll see you guys here in a second. Oh my god, that was like a legitimate 10 minutes. I think I had less than 100 MP by the end of that. That's crazy. That's the most XP we've gotten. And what's crazy is it's not even like a hard fight. It was just long. But we did it. We beat that by all. Again, that's the exact same setup I just previously explained, but I gave Agnès Hermes boots instead of Hermes shoes. So I basically just made her faster. Let's go ahead and swap back to this. I don't ever want to touch that again. I hope. I'm going to make sure I save, and we're going to go into the daytime version of the Heartschild boss. I'm really hoping the rest are easier. It is seeming like the night times are a lot hard. No, actually. No, the daytimes have been harder on 2 of the 4 so far. Who are you? You look like you're going to be a pain. This is Satan. Cool. You look like you're going to be a pain when it comes to physical attacks, so let's just see if I can do my high jump strategy, shall we? Jump, 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 jump. Damage, 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 damage. Looks like it. Let's go ahead and auto that. This one should be so... I saw something... Revenge. But he can't revenge. He's... Oh! Looks like sometimes he's quicker. That might be a problem. We'll see. It could be a problem. It's only sometimes, though. It's so weird. That's fine. All of them can drop. I just need one person to win. I might just straight up brute force my way through this whole thing. Oh, it's gonna make me do this every time because she's dead, huh? Come on, Edea. Why'd you have to go die? Oh, there goes Agnès. We can take... Oh, well, we win. I was gonna say, we can take 3 more attacks. Awesome, an agility button, HP button. That's all the ones in Heartschild. So much easier than the fish. Alright, let's make sure we save, and we have 4 more bosses to go. Get a quick save. Don't even know why I'm doing this, because I could just save. I'm gonna save again once I get to the next area. But next, it is to Eternia. And then finally, actually, I might do the boat first. So let me wait till nighttime. I don't know. Actually, no. I'll just go to Eternia. They're all going to be the same difficulty at this point, because I'm level 99. There is no easier or harder at this point. Easier is just the enemies who are weaker than me. We are still going to wait for nighttime regardless, though. So I'll see you guys at nighttime. And here we go. Nighttime in Eternia. I don't believe Edea's bedroom counts because you just interact with it. You don't actually get to choose, like, to sleep or not. All right. Can we do it with our high jump strategy? Let's find out. You know real quick if you can or can't. Or if it's like Satan, you just... Oh, not another Bael. Wait, oh, okay. It's the same one. It's Turtle Dove. We can beat Turtle Dove. This is literally the strategy to beat Turtle Dove. So it looks like Turtle Dove is the same nighttime here as it is daytime in the other place. Interesting. And we know it's not random. Unless it is random when you beat one. But we know it's not random because we kept getting the same ones over and over again, even when failing, not just reloading a save. So This is literally the strategy we created to beat this guy, so Bael, Turtle Dove should be no issues here. It's just going to take a while. Actually, did this one take a long time? I feel like this is one of the quicker ones, just because there's constant damage. He wasn't able to do anything. So we're not able to waste any time. Especially when we're getting a ton of crits. Who is getting those crits? Impossible to tell. That was Tiz. That was Tiz who got the crit. It was either Tiz or Ringabel. Because you can see the gray as they came down. But I think it was Tiz. I'm trying to watch this on, like, my little OBS screen. Oh my gosh, let me tell you. I know it looks better, like, when it's fully rendered and everything. Because I've watched the video and I can see all the footage and everything. But man, when it's recording, because it records so choppily, oh man, this is tough to watch. And there we go, Bael, Turtle Dove defeated yet again. But we don't just do repeats. I think there's still one we haven't seen yet. I won't be fighting the Bael fish again. I'll fight anything else again except for the Bael fish. Just because I don't want to go reset up that strategy. Okay, let's see what the daytime Heartschild is. Oh, this is the only one. Lucifer. Well, we've already fought Lucifer, so I'm not going to fight him again. It's the exact same loot drops both times. But it's cool to see that Eternia is just repeats. Let's go ahead and check out the boat now. So I'm going to go ahead and wait till nighttime, and then we will board the boat. All right. It is evening. Let's go ahead and... waited in the wrong spot. Go ahead and board the ship quickly. I actually don't know if you can get in the ship at nighttime. I don't know if it registers day, night inside the ship itself. No, I think right here you could tell. It's so tough because, like, I'm pretty sure it's always dark here every time we come. So I don't know. Let's make sure we save. The music also doesn't change here, so. And let's rest with a pillow inside the grand ship. Don't be by elf. Oh my gosh. Grand ship, nighttime's by elf fish. Absolutely not. That might be all the bosses, guys. We might have done them all. I could actually check the encyclopedia or Dee's journal and actually see if that's all of them. I mean, we'll check out this final daytime at Grand Ship. Oh, no, that's definitely different. See what day Grand Ship has for us. If I would have known this, I would have just done like 3 and 3. Leviathan? No, brand new. Let's go. Beelzebub. I believe this is technically the easiest of all of them as well. I think this is like the first one you would fight, typically. So let's just go ahead and high jump to victory. I do not see a world where he lives this unless he's immune to physical damage. Yep. I also do not see a way he hits me. In the original 3DS game, this is like a recommended level 10 boss fight. So again, these bosses do seem different in this version. Oh, looky there. He changes the strategy up on me. Is this going to continue this whole time? Or is he going to get rid of this weird aura? Ho-ho! Did I fall for his trick? I think I might have, and I don't... Well, I want to be clear. I have a way through this 100%, but we will just run from this fight. With my sleep music. Okay. Step 1. We're actually going to throw an ability on Tiz, and we are going to scan him. I know I haven't been doing this very often, but I'm going to see what his health pool is. I also want to see what his weaknesses are. Come on, Beelzebub. Interesting, he's an octopus. Usually he's depicted as like a fly man. Let's go ahead and just examine him. Oh, 300,000. Weak to lightning, huh? He is a bug. Okay. So if he's weak to lightning, does that mean I can just do it to him? I'm going to try it. I'm going to save because I know I still have a good amount of nightmare pillows, but I don't want to run out. Okay. Go ahead and swap over to my set 2. And let's just see if we can win this way. And if not, then... Because the only thing I could see is maybe he swaps between being weak to physical and being weak to magical. If that's the case, I know what I'll probably do. But let's see first. Let's just set up our usual tactics. Little devil. Stillness. Thundaja, Thundaja, Thundaja. Okay. Let's see. He does not absorb that. There's a chance this just works. Again, I don't know what that aura was. I'm thinking that aura might just let him heal from any damage. But we'll see if he reapplies it here. No, he just went for an attack on me. Went for fire on me. Went for Octo Whip on me. Do I just win with this strategy with my my elemental damage? I want to be clear. I'm pretty sure this tactic right here can be used for the rest of the game. I think I've mentioned that. I do not see a world where this doesn't work on every single boss going forward, because it just makes you immune to damage. So unless something goes before on yes cast Stillness, I do not see a boss that survives this. I don't want to use it for main story bosses because I feel like that's cheap. I have no issues using it on super bosses though. It should be over any second now. Oh, here we go. I'm glad I just pressed Y. Okay, so how does this work? I'm going to repeat one more time and see what happens here. Okay, so he does just fully heal from this. Interesting. It kind of sucks because he's going to heal a lot here. How much did he heal there? Oh, a lot. Okay, so now let me see if he's immune to physical damage. Same strategy, and I'm not actually going to do that much with physical damage. So... Because even if he's immune to physical damage, there's nothing I can do here, and I'm going to heal him a little bit. Okay, so he does heal a little bit. So there's got to be a way to get through this barrier. So let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, so what I found is he just does it for a certain amount of turns, so... Yep, okay. Well, wish I would have known that. I'm going to be able to kill him right here, though, so... Pretty much immediately, I paused the recording there just to see if I could figure something out, and yeah, it was very quickly, oh, yeah, he does this for 4 turns, then he just goes back to it, which means our first strategy actually would have worked. But I think you would heal him more that way than you actually would deal damage. This way, you're at least, you're dealing more damage than he heals, so. Oh, stillness is still up. Whoops. Oh, that's actually really bad. Hold on, does that mean... Did I throw off my rhythm? No, I think it's going to autocorrect right here. I think it'll autocorrect next turn. Because, yeah, she'll do the stillness right here. We'll go 2 turns without doing anything. And then once we're back in, we'll be fixed. Okay, stillness is no longer activated. Oh, wait. What? What is happening? Did I throw the whole thing off? I think I just need to default a whole bunch and get this fixed. It's because she go twice in a row. Is stillness still up? I need to attack. Yep. I messed it up myself. God, that was so stupid of me. I literally knew... I just need to keep it rolling, pretty much. Yeah. Dang. Okay, I'm going to go back through that again. There's no reason to see that whole thing again. Okay, so when he activates Gluttony here, you need to keep your patterns going. So you need to attack. And then you need Agnès to keep going with the same thing. She cannot cast Stillness off turn or you're screwed. So I'm going to do normal attacks. The only problem here is Edea. I accidentally defaulted with her 1 turn, so she has +1 BP. I still think this works. Because now we're only healing him for 1. I mean, it's 2 times 4, so 8 times. So we're healing him for 8 HP every attack, which is... It's not 9,999. Or 0 in this case. Oh, because stillness activated. We're going to do that over and over again. For 4 turns. I think it's technically only 2 because we skip a turn because of Hasten World. Or we skip a turn because of, you know, we burn everybody out. This might be the last time we have to do this. Nothing we knew about that, unfortunately. Yeah, sometimes he just goes before Agnès, which is unfortunate. That's why they're at lower HP totals. I kept auto going. Nope, I'm fine. I turned it off in time. Here we go. Okay. Now we just have to finish this off. 1 person, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure a single person's turn finishes this. So we just have Agnès keep doing what she's doing. Unfortunately, we do lose Ringabel here, but the damage should be enough with just these 2. As long as Agnès gets her stillness up again. And that's just as a precaution. We might be fine here. We might have to go 1 more turn. Because even at max, I think that's just short. Okay, we got our stillness up, so we win. As long as he doesn't gluttony here, we win. Great. GG's. And that is the last one defeated. Item Encyclopedia complete, which means we've officially got every single item in the game at least 1 time, meaning I am pretty sure that is also the final boss. Let's go check out our achievements. Completed the Item Encyclopedia 100%. Really wish I could see what this one is. Just so I know, you know what I mean? Oh, I can be like, oh, I have done them all. Regardless, let's go to Bestiary. It should be under bosses. Yeah, that should be all of them. Beelzebub down to Bael Goldie. I do believe these are all the optional bosses in the game. We can double check real quick just so we know we're not missing anything. From what I've been able to find, that should in fact be every single one of the optional bosses defeated. Now let's check out those items we've been getting. I'm actually curious. So it was just consumables. It wasn't actually anything else. It wasn't the weapons or anything. We are nowhere near getting all the weapons or armor or anything else. But that's just because we missed buying a bunch of them, which isn't a super big deal. Let's check out those items. So those will be under consumables, and they're right here. So what they do is they actually permanently raise your stats. So such as intelligence will permanently raise your intelligence. Mind your mind. So like Agnès definitely needs that. We'll give both of those to her. Dexterity raises your dex. Of course, we're going to give both dex and agility to Tiz. Intelligence we'll give to Ringabel because it permanently raises your intelligence. Strength we will give to Edea. MP booster we will give to Agnès twice, and HP booster we can actually go ahead and give to Edea because she is a Dark Knight, so she needs as much as possible. And then our Unearthly Bun raises all stats. I'm either give it to Edea or Tiz, and I'm thinking I might just give it to Edea just to make her a little bit stronger. So basically they're one-time items that will make your characters powerful. And so with that, guys, that is all of the optional bosses in the game. There is one more thing I want to cover. However, I think we'll just save that for the next episode. So I will see you guys then.